Okay, so these are two 0-1 competitors. One of them is going to try to fight for the 1-1 spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to be fighting for this win here. I'm excited to see what these players have in store for their characters here.
Oh yeah, we've seen a lot of like the same cast of characters across these crew battles that they went for a pretty long time, and so we've seen a lot of like the Northwood players. I think Northwood is competing in the Swiss, and I see
some of them competing. I know I see JJ over there competing, as well as I believe Copel is in the corner over there. I'm not sure.
I want to say Michigan State is packing up and hitting the road, so we may not be seeing the Michigan State players. Don't quote me on that. Maybe just they're loitering out in the lobby because they can, and then some of them will be playing in the bracket. I don't know.
Yeah, but starting things off here, we got Kazuya, which is a character we've been seeing a lot, but Lucas, a newcomer onto the stream setup here. Let's see what both these players have going.
NPU, I believe it's going to be North Park University. That sounds like one of Pete's good old students. That's your teammate on production. Yeah, Jackson. Then, no, you know this guy. I know this friend. It's the Leo DiCaprio meme.
Yeah, but starting things off on small battlefield right here, we got 15% both on Kazuya and Lucas. Lucas using the PK Fire to keep Kazuya at bay, not getting caught in any of these combos here.
Let's see what his proficiency is on the wave bounce tech, because that seems like a really good way to keep away a Kazuya Mishima that wants to approach, right? But at this level of play, we'll have to see if it's there. Okay, you able to air dodge past the down smash on the ledge. That's a really scary spot.
Yeah, that down smash being a good coverage tool on the ledge, trying to punish people who are trying to recover. He's going to see it again, not working out and getting caught by an up B. Something Kazuya's going to have to watch for if they're going to try and get back to ledge.
Okay, quick little 1-2. That wasn't off of an electric. If it was electric, you could have absolutely taken the stock here. But
that dash tech going over the PK Fire and going to be getting the kill here looked a little bit weird, but yeah, you kind of just have to run with that and find your way back in. But here comes Kazuya throwing out Electric Wind God Fist and doing 50% with a reflected PK Fire. And you got to be careful about that. Kazuya having that reflector is so good if he gets it out.
The top tiers in this game, they always have like that one extra thing. Like they're always insane characters, right? But and this may take the stock here. No, it doesn't quite yet. But like the top tiers, they always are like crazy strong in so many different ways. But then they have that one thing that's like, okay, you didn't need that one thing. For Kazuya, it's the reflector, right? Like, why did you give him a reflector? He's so strong in so many other ways.
I think that, and also it being on Min Min is just, it doesn't make sense to me personally.
Oh,
like,
Min Min definitely.
Their legs reflecting something just doesn't make sense. But here comes Lucas trying to find their first stock in this match here. 150 on the Kazuya. A next hit could kill. Yeah. Get a little bit too greedy on that combo, and you're just going to eat a forward air for it.
You missed the electric, and there's a window to reversal. Seaweed takes that opportunity and runs with it to make it 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah.
Still a lot of work to do here, though, for the Lucas player.
Yeah, especially against Kazuya, like 60%, a little unhealthy, bouncing off the bottom of small battlefield here, getting back to ledge, but making his way back on, it looks like, or getting full punished because of the missed Thunder.
Yeah, so that PK Thunder mix-up like off of the platforms with Lucas isn't nearly as high reward as Ness's is, right? Because it's not just like a pure kill at 30%. It's a multi-hit that does a ton of damage. But you can rack up damage in so many other ways with Lucas. So I'm really curious what the input methodology that was there with that mix-up.
I mean, you can just use the Thunder. You don't even have to do Rocket into it. You can just use the Thunder to bully Kazuya off stage. And it's a much better chase tool compared to Ness's PK Thunder because it lasts for so long.
Okay, third hit lands here on that down smash. Going for a 2-tap. Gets it the second time as well.
You have to eat this. Kazuya just has to eat all this damage here and ends up losing the stock. Yeah, that down smash is doing such a great job of covering at the ledge.
That's where you want to look for the high recovery as Kazuya, right? Mm-hmm. But just wasn't afforded the opportunity as soon as you were locked into it.
Yeah, you get locked in and you just can't do anything about it. You've already used your resources like double jump and the air dodge too. And
all of a sudden, Seaweed's got something cooking here. Staying alive at 120% plus versus Kazuya, but I jinxed it immediately. As I think that was an up smash that traded with a back air to take the
I was
stock.
going to say, you just throw it out and it worked, so... Yeah, Jakeswim going to be taking the first game here against Seaweed, and we'll see what the counterback is going to be after Small Battlefield.
You'd imagine one of the larger stages if it's available, but you don't really want to go to Kalos, because Kalos is like... Although I guess Lucas players kind of like Kalos, right?
I thought Small Battlefield, if they were able to go back to it, would just be fine. I think that would be the play. Just because it worked out well enough where you have a bit more knowledge in the matchup that you'd be able to utilize it in this next game. But it looks like we're
going to Tortimer Island.
No, we might be seeing a stage change. You're thinking Kalos could be the option. Okay, like you said.
I was thinking like the FD portion you don't necessarily love with Kazuya, but mixing up on those platforms is really nice for Lucas. And you just have so much room to run away with the snake, run away with the wave bounce PK fires.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more space to play around with here, but you also have to worry about Kazuya on a flat stage like Kalos being very good if Jakeswim gets his combos going.
So here we go. Feeling each other out on the opening salvos here.
Yeah, Seaweed keeping that space between him and Jakeswim. Playing it basically how he was at the end of Game 1 there.
And at the start of Game 1 as well. Just then some stuff happened in the middle that you're not necessarily the proudest of.
Yeah, it's very hard to, you know, just kind of try and make the game back, but then it doesn't really work out. You just have to hold that and just move on to the next game, you know, where you're just focused on going through with it, honestly.
I don't think Jake has still landed a single electric. It's been the weaker...
Yeah, he's thrown a few out, but hasn't really. There's that up smash coming out again. But, yeah, no, hasn't gotten anything really going out of any of these Kazuya combos.
He's been getting the weaker inputs rather than the strong electric. It's a 2-frame input in this game. Usually it's 1 frame in Tekken, of course, but us Smash players, we do not know how to do strong inputs. But speaking of a strong input...
The F-tilt trading with the Thunder and just working out, where I don't think that would have been the same trade as Nest because you would have taken that bigger hit. But like you mentioned, due to Rocket just being a multi-hit thing, it's barely doing anything.
SCWD needs to slow the game down. He's trying to do this pivot F-tilt thing to keep this Kazuya at bay, but the Rage Art is online.
Oh, he's trying it again. Just Rage Art, 2 attempts. Here's this hit, but the jab is going to be saving Seaweed here and getting rid of Rage Art.
These recoveries have been pretty solid for Seaweed. He has not missed a recovery. And again, looking for that mix-up, and he takes almost the full 10-hit combo.
Yeah, a lot of damage racking up there, like 40%, so... Very scary situation here. Seaweed trying to do something, but not making his mark. 158 on Kazuya, so high.
But these PK kids, if you don't have that sick movement and those mix-ups, it's hard to get this kill sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what can you even do in this situation? You could go for an up throw at this point, but you have to find that throw at the end of the day. And Kazuya, I don't think is not going to let you have it. We saw Kazuya try to go for a down smash read, but that PK Fire is actually going to be sniping and taking that kill at 180.
For the throw, you can go for a pivot grab setup, but this Kazuya is not really interested in shielding at the moment, right? So you got to beat him with other moves.
Yeah, you kind of have to condition the Kazuya to start pulling out shield more, because if he's not using it, you have to change up your tactic to get him to use it more. But I'm not seeing anything from Seaweed that's making Jakeswim go for a shield. Oh, is he going to make it back?
That's cute.
Wow. A good early kill from Seaweed, and that's absolutely what he needed to stay in this set right here with PK Freeze.
PK Freeze in singles in 2024. It's more likely than you think.
It found the kills, so that's all you need. The F smash almost coming out and doing a lot of damage to Seaweed's shield. That PK Freeze is definitely something Jakeswim's going to have to worry about in Game 3 if that happens.
But now only 1% separates these two. And okay, boxing away, gets the missed tech, and now Seaweed's cooking a little bit. Oh,
yeah, it's getting real close here. Only, yeah, basically 10% deficit between the two.
That laser healed for 20, 25%, I think, for Seaweed. That was a ton.
It does a lot. I mean, we've been seeing Seaweed pull out the magnet, but he's putting it away at the wrong time. He's only gotten, about 1 PK magnet to go off, but Oh, here's Rage Art.
You knock away the Kazuya, and he lands right into your up smash.
Yeah, good bait coming out from cweed. They're forcing the air dodge to come out with PK freeze, and then the up smash covering the air dodge perfectly.
So to game 3 we go.
Yeah, that was a great play from cweed, forcing this game 3 scenario and looking to make that comeback.
Probably go to a smaller stage, maybe like a Smash Film. Maybe the Hollow Bastion has been such a popular counterpick for Kazuya Mishima this weekend. Wouldn't be surprised to see that.
We could see, I mean, I'm trying to think what else they could be thinking of besides that, but FD, okay, wow.
Well, if it's open.
Yeah, I guess
go nuts.
cweed leaving up FD is a bold decision. So, yeah,
well, here we go.
1-1 in this first set on FD.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, yeah,
Just
right
let
off
it
the
rip.
bat, yeah, right off the bat, these Kazuya combos haven't been working, so I'm instead just going to go for a raw F smash. And Jakeswim doesn't have a double jump, and air dodging out to this blast zone is going to be losing his stock here, unfortunately. Mashing that double jump at the beginning of that combo and just losing that resource so early, and you don't want to be wasting your resources like that for your stocks.
That's a weakness that needs to be exploited for these FGC characters, right? Is their recoveries are pretty limited, and as soon as a resource is gone, it is so much easier to take them out of commission.
Yeah, absolutely. And if Jakeswim keeps using his resources like that, cweed's going to use it to his advantage, healing off the laser beam. Almost healing off one once again, but on this ledge, and re-grabbing and maybe making it back to stage. But yeah, Jakeswim's right there to at least punish a little bit with that dash attack.
I always forget how far that Lucas PK Thunder 2 can go.
Yeah, it goes
crazy far.
Yeah. Ooh,
I'll see ya.
F-smash. Punch the kid into the oblivion. Does that miss?
Slugging right back.
Okay.
I like that little up tilt as an anti-air. Just, you know, it's the quickest anti-air you have in your back pocket.
Yeah, it was good anti-air and covered up the down air perfectly, and very scary having the rage or the command grab there. If you went off stage, you would have made it a tie game. So, cweed looking out for that and getting a kill there as well.
Now he's finding these scraps with the right timings on these PK fires, and it worked out brilliantly for that second stock.
Oh, here we go. Jakeswim just hasn't been able to do anything with these combos at all.
Yeah, that down throw should lead to like scary situations, but it's kind of been not nearly as effective as some of the other Kazuyas we've seen this weekend. All right, let the side B rip, but the reversal on that down air was really nice.
Yeah, that was a really good play coming out from there. Rage Art coming out in the last one. Once again, the air dodge being punished by a dash attack and then punished by a down smash.
Frame trapping those air dodges brilliantly with the PK freeze that time. It was the